Yeah. Have you picked up any local slang?
That's just no.
You're a loud sneezer.
I'm allowed to sneeze, and then it was
Sound like you're dying.
is that necessary? I'm like, it just feels good.
Yes, it does. In this bag, see here it says Mo.
Mo.
It's a pasty supper. How appetizing is that?
I'm not gonna do that. I shouldn't be saying this, but
Yeah.
and then I put jam on top.
I'm letting you into a big secret here. In Northern Ireland, we have had the best race nutrition for years. 15s.
One, two, testing the mic.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah. Okay. Mo, welcome back to Larne. Welcome back to Mid and East Antrim. Welcome back to Northern Ireland. You happy to be back?
No, it's great to be back.
You couldn't stay away.
I couldn't stay away but you know, Larne's a special place. But I'm not running. I'm just taking part as a bin ambassador and giving back to the community, younger generation.
Last year, I asked you a question, and the answer to that question has been obsessing people in Northern Ireland for the last year.
Okay.
And the question was, it's nothing to do with running.
No.
It was, have you ever tried a pasty bap?
What's the pasty bap?
Yeah, what's a pasty bap? She didn't know what it was. We just seem to be obsessed with fast food here.
Yeah.
Which, fast food is fine as long as it's part of a balanced diet mixed in with regular exercise. I think you might agree.
I totally agree, and I think everything in moderation is fine.
Well, what I've got to show you, don't worry, I'm not going to make you eat this.
Yeah.
In this bag, see here it says Mo.
Mo.
It's not a pasty bap, but it's the close cousin of the pasty bap. It's a pasty supper. It's not a full pasty supper because, well, it was last night.
Yeah.
But I ate it. It looks like this. How appetizing is that?
And it was from last night?
Yeah. You can probably smell it wafting over.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Yeah, so this, it looks much better when it's warm. This is a pasty. So it's basically like a battered burger that's deep fried. And the worrying thing is most menus will say you can get a meat version or you can get a veggie version. But what they don't tend to tell you is what kind of meat it is. I think it's probably chicken and pork, but it's like a spicy burger, but I'm not gonna make you eat that.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's fine. I do have something else for you though that you might want to try at some point, because I'm letting you into a big secret here, but in Northern Ireland we have had the best race nutrition for years. People have been making this in their home for years. It's high in glucose. It's got slow release carbs as well, so it's good for long distance. It's got a little bit of milk protein in it. There's fruit in it, and it's got fibers because there's a bit of coconut in it. And I don't know if you've seen these, but this is known as 15s. Have you come across these?
I've seen it in the supermarket, I think.
Yeah. Do you know what they are?
They're sweet, yeah?
Yeah. They're it's chopped up marshmallow. So
Yeah.
there's your glucose, digestive biscuits. So there's your slower release carb. There's a bit of cherry in it. So you're getting fruit juice, fruit fiber, coconut in it, and then condensed milk. So you're getting milk protein as well. So
It's quite a lot of mixture.
yeah, these are for you.
Thank you. I'm sure my kids and I will be happy. Thank you.
Now it's time for some quick fire questions. Quite enjoyed these last year.
Okay.
And I've called this Time for Mo Questions with Mo.
Okay.
Is it better to ask for permission or beg for forgiveness?
Better to ask for permission.
Okay. Would you have said that when you're younger?
No.
If you could be really good at any sport apart from running, what would you want it to
Football.
be? Football.
All day long.
Yeah. Slightly personal question, but...
Yeah, go on.
So in an interview for the Jonathan Ross show, this was about 8 years ago,
Yeah.
you said, having no hair makes me run faster. Is that actually true?
That's not true, is it? You know, you just feel smooth and...
More airflow.
Yeah.
More airflow.
But
So it
yeah.
makes you feel faster.
It makes you feel like faster, leaner. Just makes you feel good.
So I need to shave my head.
Do you have to do that? Or when you have a good shave in your beard, you just feel like...
Yes, then you're lighter.
Just lighter,
Yeah.
just that feeling.
Okay, should I do the whole head? maybe. Mark Alexander sent this question in, so he's very impressed with your achievements, but he wants to know, could you run a wet mile way? You won't know what that is, but it's basically a really, really boggy and hilly cross-country race where you'd be up to your knees in mud. Does that appeal in any way?
Not at all. To be good at cross-country, you can't be good at track unless it's like, the surface is, flat and not muddy. So it's different. It's using different. Stability is different. Yeah. And I don't think I could run cross country if I go back now.
So I would mostly run trail, but that's interesting because that means theoretically I could beat you in a trail race.
You could.
But I highly doubt that. Do you have any habits that really wind up your family that they find really annoying?
All the time.
What kind of things?
Like when I sneeze, I go, "Ah!"
You're a loud sneezer.
I'm a loud sneezer, and then
you sound like you're dying.
Is that necessary? I'm like, it just feels good.
Yes, it does. A loud sneeze is a proper.
I'm not going to hold it in and go, but I like to just let it out.
So my brother-in-law John asked this question: when they inevitably make a movie about your life, who would you like to play you? Have you thought about
Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington.
Oh yeah, by far. I think he's a brilliant actor, and I've watched so many movies, and particularly the one I love is Man on Fire. It's probably one of my favourites.
Yeah.
It's just
Creasy?
Creasy, yeah.
Creasy, yeah.
Creasy bear.
What are you most proud of that's got nothing to do with sport?
What I'm most proud of is my kids and family. I'm a family man, and I think for me, one of the proudest moments, at seeing, I think my kids arrive, and then being a father.
Yeah. Another food question: do you have a preference between sweet or salty popcorn? Sweet.
Sweet, all day sweet.
What about sweet and salty? Not a fan.
I'm a bit weird. Listen, I shouldn't be saying this, but often I make a sandwich. I will have a cream bagel.
Yeah.
And then I put jam on top.
Okay, you can put a 15 into your bagel.
Chop it out.
Yeah, that would be sweet. Lisa Kirkwood wants to know what's your go-to burger topping.
Just a cheeseburger, I think. Yeah.
Classic
cheeseburger.
Yeah. So this is something I spotted online. I want to find out if it's true or not. Is it true that one of your legs is about an inch longer than the other?
Yeah.
And you have to compensate for that?
It's my right foot. But you get used to it, your muscles and stuff. It's something I've had for years. I think naturally all of us.
Yeah.
Our size feet are always different size. Like one of them might be half a size, and then it's just.
So you just kind of train into your own biomechanics.
And then you work on your conditions. And
yeah. Okay. Main course or dessert? I think I'm going to answer. Yeah, dessert. Sweet stuff. I'm asking you this one because you keep appearing on my TV. Do you have a favourite brand of electric toothbrush?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Oral-B all the way. Brush Your Light Pro.
Something you'd really like to do but you've never gotten the chance to do. Bucket list.
On my bucket list. So it's a tough one.
Put you on the spot.
It's a tough one because there's.
Come on. Give me one.
What's that one thing? I would just love to play football again. I'm going back again.
For a team?
For a team.
Do you have a favourite superhero?
I used to watch Power Rangers. That's all I did as a kid. As a kid.
Power Rangers, go! Power Rangers.
My favourite one was Tommy, the green one.
Green one. Yeah. That's a blast from the past. Gary Longridge wants to know, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel yet?
My kids have.
Have they?
I'm pretty sure they have. They're always on YouTube. Anything they ever want to know is YouTube.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes.
Yes.
Okay. Morning person or night owl?
Night. I can't get up in the morning.
Okay, which is ironic because most races are fairly early. How much sleep do you try and get each night when you're training?
10 to 12 hours, it depends.
Wow.
Because you do have to have a nap when you're training seriously hard, obviously.
And is that all in one go, or do you nap during the day?
No, you nap. You have to nap during the day. And I'm trying am I lying? 10 or 12? No, maybe 10 hours? 8 hours?
Okay. Somewhere between 8 and 12.
Yeah.
Proper
That's
recovery.
when you training really hard.
You have to sleep.
You have to let the body recover.
What's the minimum time you have to sleep for it to be useful? Is there like
for naps or just in general?
For naps. I love a nap.
45-minute minimum.
Yeah, okay.
They said you can have a 5-minute power nap. My daughter was saying the other day, she's like, Dad, if you just sleep for 5 minutes and you recovered. I'm like, nah. When do you know if it's 5 minutes?
Didn't work. Okay, 45 minutes for naps. Is it true you've got a twin brother?
Yes, I've got a twin brother and I've got twin girls.
Ah, runs in the family. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't have a career in sport, is there anything you think you might have liked to do?
I've been mechanic.
Mechanic?
Yeah, I just can't keep my hands still, so I'm always taking things apart, looking at things, and just.
Can you put them back together again?
I should do, yeah.
Okay.
I'm a handyman.
And how's your foot?
My foot is better. It's been 8 weeks. I think slightly longer than 8 weeks, but it's getting there. You know, I have a stress fracture on my foot, so and foot is the most. You know, you put most of the pressure, so it's taken long. Yeah. But
you need your feet for running.
You need your feet for running or walking or just generally.
Yeah, moving around.
Moving around.
So is stress fracture? So it wasn't like did you have a sudden pain, or was it the stress fracture build up slowly?
I had small signs of it,
right.
But you learn to go. Yes, nothing. You can ignore.
Yeah.
And you can't ignore anymore.
Yeah.
Dumb.
What's your running future looking like?
I think at the minute it's just recover. Once I've recovered and get myself in decent shape, then start racing.
Back in the game.
Back in the game. Not straight away on a track, but probably like 10k, half marathon, and just get slowly. And then from there, seeing where we are, and then actually try and do something, bigger. Right,
let's actually talk about the Antrim Coast Half Marathon. Could you describe for everybody watching, sort of just what the course is like, what's the terrain like, what's the landscape like? Just roughly, just quickly describe the race.
It is a really beautiful as well as fast course. So the first bit, you go out and then you go along under the bridge, you go all the way out, and then at the roundabout you come back, and then coming back along the coast. That's that bit where you go. You feel like you're in a different world. And then you got that massive downhill, boom, slight right.
And you're not done when you think you're done.
You're not done.
Yeah.
You always
like
got
200 meters.
It's just got that bend, isn't it? You can't see the finish line, but as soon as I get that bend, but it's a beautiful course. And for me, the scenery is something different and unique.
Do you hope you're going to get to run it another time?
I hope so. Next year, maybe.
Yeah.
Next year.
Okay, great. Any thoughts on the local people? I'm sure you've met a few. Are they crazy or?
No, I love Irish people. It's what you see, what you get, and they're very real. And often, what gets me excited is how connected they are, and the community, and how everybody knows each other. It just feels like relaxed.
Everybody's related in some way. Or, two people removed. Yeah. Have you picked up any local slang?
That's nay.
That's nay. You're not running tomorrow.
No.
But you are helping start, which is arguably the most important race, the kids' race.
Yeah.
How important is that for you?
No, the kids' race is really important, and it's nice to be an ambassador. And giving back to the younger kids, and actually just kind of be involved. Because often, I think that's that moment where the kids, if they're excited and if they've seen you, what you have achieved and what is possible, they can.
What are you going to spark in them?
I hope so, and I hope to see just kids enjoying themselves and being kids. I think that's the key.
Yeah, it needs to be fun for them.
It needs to be fun. It needs to be, just them enjoying themselves, and that's what I did as a youngster. How I got into running is by enjoying and having fun. I never saw as something like, I need to do this, I need to do. Yeah, you get to a position in life where you go, you got to work hard and you got to do that. But as a kid, and I think that's always key. Yeah.
Spark that joy of running.
Yeah.
The elite race is tomorrow. Anybody in particular we should keep our eyes on?
I think the women's race is going to be strong.
Yeah.
She's pretty fast. She's on New Delhi. In the men's race, I think Scullion. I love to see Scullion up there. Obviously, it's not easy coming from the marathon, but I love to see him, and it'd be good for home crowd, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Come on, Stephen.
Come on, Scullion.
You can't be biased. Okay, well, thank you very much for talking to me.
Pleasure, it's a wrap.
As always. So just a reminder, if you want to watch the race tomorrow, it's going to be live streamed on the BBC Sports website. Elite race starts at 8 a.m. and the master race starts at 7:30. Thanks for watching.
See you tomorrow.
And there's still tickets available for the after party with the Fisherman's Friends. If you like sea shanties, you're in the TikTok, you'll like it. And those tickets are still available until 3 p.m. tomorrow. And we're done.